Viewer discretion advised for some language and blood. As you can tell, this looks bad. So let's rewind and go back to the beginning. Yep, have a great day. Here you go. It also has some stickers in there too. And I am Motor Corey. 2 years ago today, I had a car pull out in front of me. I was coming up this hill and I seen her pulling out. So I moved over to the left side of the lane, hoping she would see me and stop it midway and I could go around her. But unfortunately, it didn't happen like that. Once I hit both brakes, you could hear the wheels locked up and the bike just kept traveling in the direction it was going. And she didn't even see me, didn't even look, and this happened. At first, she got out of her car, screaming, yelling at me, as you can see right here in this clip, or here.
Dude, what are you doing?
And I started going off, and I'm like, are you kidding me? In my head, like, she's really gonna be blaming me for this when she's the one who pulled out in front of me when she was sitting at a stop sign. And I went and pushed up, but as I pushed up, I couldn't feel my leg whatsoever. And I knew in my brain, I broke my leg. So I didn't even try getting up. I just stayed on the ground, stayed in the position I was at, and what's up? And I just looked at the person that was there and was like, call the ambulance. And the lady who witnessed it, she got out of the car and was screaming at this girl who pulled out in front of me. So I was good to go. I calmed down after that because I got really heated when she started blaming me. But then I calmed down. I let the other witness yell at her, get all her anger out. So I got to just sit there on the ground and wait for the ambulance.
Dude, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You fucking pulled out on him.
No, I didn't.
Who's driving?
Me.
You pulled out on him.
No, I didn't.
Call the ambulance. I'm calling. Just sit still.
Just call the ambulance.
I'm calling. Sit still, baby. Sit still. Alma, call 911.
Do it quick.
Holy shit. You pulled right out on him.
No, I swear I didn't.
Yeah,
right.
You
fucking
did.
have it all on video.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Lay still.
No, you.
And while I'm sitting there waiting, you know, the witness is yelling at her, saying, you know what you did, all this stuff. And she comes over to me, puts her hand on my leg, and is like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, you put your hand on my broken leg. Get off of me. You just blamed me for the accident. Now you're like acting like it's all cool. No. Don't work that way. I got to the hospital. They did their x-rays, all that kind of stuff. Found out I broke my femur and I broke my thumb. You know, it was not as bad as I thought. There was other guys in there for motorcycle accidents that were way worse. I didn't really have any road rash on me whatsoever. It was pretty much just broken leg, broken thumb, and that person was smiling so much. And I didn't even notice, but my face actually, if I didn't have a full face helmet on, my face actually slammed against the concrete, and I was bleeding all on my face. Couldn't feel it, nothing like that. You know, they doped me up with so much medicine. So I didn't even know that until my mom got there and was like, oh, are you gonna clean his face off? And I was like, well, what's wrong with my face? Yeah, I know some of you gonna be like, a lot's wrong. But we're gonna go there another time. So all my life I played soccer. I've always been playing sports. I've been super active. And now I have a broken leg. And I was so upset, like, I ain't gonna be able to do anything. And the doctor was actually like, oh no, you'll be fine in a couple weeks. And I'm like, whoa, a couple weeks? What are you talking about? And apparently with that surgery, you know, I could be up and at it. So he was like, you know, the more you move, the better you'll be, the quicker. And that's all I could think about, was the quicker I will be good. So about 2 weeks, well, about a week after, I was walking about a mile with the walker. And then 2 weeks after the surgery, I actually was walking a mile without the walker, but I still had a really bad limp. Going to physical therapy, everything, they were teaching me things to do. And about 6 months later, I think it was 6 months, about 3 months later, finally good enough to go back to work. and got on my motorcycle for the first time. Felt great, absolutely great. And I just, you know, it hurt. It's gonna ruin my life. Or, well, I got a titanium rod in my leg, so it's gonna be there for the rest of my life. You know, I've been pretty good, played soccer since. Everything seems to be working fine. I don't really have too much pain anymore, but for a while I did, and I'm not gonna let riding a motorcycle change that. Riding a motorcycle is part of my life. I love it, and I'll never ever stop. And then while I had my broken leg, I actually got the idea to do my random acts of kindness. That way I can draw more attention to motorcyclists, so people can pay more attention to us and actually look for us, and unlike this woman, actually see you coming up the road. So I actually handed out firefighters, or gift cards to firefighters and EMTs, and I found the firefighters that were actually at my accident, and then the fire chief actually told me where I could find the EMT so I could thank him. That was in the back of the car, back of the ambulance with me. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Literally, you guys responded in 6 minutes. I was like watching my GoPro. I was amazed.
That's your call takers took up 4.5 hours.
Is it like
paramedic that rode in the back with you? He'll be at Jacobsville Station on Sunday. I've detailed him there.
okay, sweet.
And I remember we went to shock trauma, and they treated me like I was an idiot because you weren't that messed up. I mean, they like want like bloods and gore. I'm like, I think a broken femur is good enough.
And literally I rolled up and I was like, hey man, you remember? He was like, yeah, you had the broken leg. And it was just like, oh my God. Then he was like, yeah, weren't you on your dad's bike? And like instantly, like he knew who I was. So that was absolutely amazing. These people actually remember their accidents. Well, he said he remembers most of them, but mine was, you know, pretty severe. And I was actually really relaxed about the whole situation. And I think that's because I've had a broken wrist before. You know, fractured ankle, broken thumb, broken wrist. Yeah, I've broken a whole bunch of stuff. So I kind of knew what was going on. So I kind of just relaxed, and I knew I couldn't do anything. Today, I just had to let them do their job, and I'd be better. I want to acknowledge my lawyer, Ben Meredith, one of the best accident lawyers out there. He talked me through everything, every situation. He called me up consistently asking how I was doing, not how the case was coming, not trying to get his money. He was asking how I was doing consistently, and I absolutely love that. And he even told me, you know, like some of these big corporations, you know, they don't do that. They're searching for the money. He cares, and I could really sense that he cared, and I absolutely love him for it. I still keep in contact with him. Whenever I have a question about anything lawyer related at all, I contact him first to see if he can do it, and if he can't, he'll put me in the right direction. He is an absolutely amazing guy, and I will always go back to him. I'm extremely lucky to be here, be alive, be in the condition I am in. I know people who have turned out much worse, and I want to do something with that. I got a second chance to ride my bike, everything, so I'm changing this world one act of random kindness at a time. And I really, really hope I can make a big difference in this world.
What are you doing? You fucking pulled out on him!
No, I didn't.
Who's driving?
Me.
You pulled out on him!
No, I didn't.
Call the ambulance,
I'm calling,
please.
just sit still.
Just call the ambulance.
I'm calling, sit still, baby. Sit still. Alma, call 911.
Do it quick.
Holy shit.
You pulled right out on him.
No, I swear I didn't.
Yeah, right. Fucking
You
hell,
guys
roll him
swear
video.
they
Don't
stopped
worry
me.
about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Just lay still.
No, you...
Here, you want me to call him? Call the ambulance. 911, you're on the way.
I'm ready for that. Yes, please. The girls are scared. I can't get out. Get down.
I'm trying not to drink